Hey, what's up guys? So after my last few videos about this May 2012 MacBook Air, I got quite a few requests of a gameplay. So today I finally decided that that will be the day I do some gameplay on this. And what I'm gonna show you today is Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. I got this off of Mac App Store for just $20. It was 50% off, I think, at the time. And before we just start playing that, I want to go to options here, and I want to show you that everything is set to absolutely full. I'll even increase the brightness if it helps. So as you can see, everything is set to full, or as much as everything. And then let's just resume the game and just see how fast it loads up. That's it. And I have to say, I played this game, the multiplayer, all the time, and I see absolutely no problems. I have again everything set to fullest, and no problem at all. I don't play as much of this kind of levels, but again, multiplayer runs very smoothly on full settings. The only problems you might have with that is maybe your internet connection will be slow, but as far as the computer, it runs perfectly. And just while we're on it, I'm gonna tell you a few things about this computer. And first of all, and it's about me, I'm not a very good player. Well, I guess in the multiplayer I am quite a good player. I usually end up in the top 5, but I do not know how good my skills are in here with this weapon. What I will tell you is this computer is the basic 13-inch, or almost the basic as far as processor goes. It has a 1.3 Ivy Bridge, which is Intel's third generation i5 processor. This is a 1.8 version of that, or not 1.8, but yeah, 1.8 version. I was thinking about buying 2 gigahertz, but you see, a good point that Matt's Macintosh made is that if you're buying this computer, spending money on just 1.8 might be just not a very smart spend of money, because you don't really need this with this computer. If you want a more powerful computer, just go for the MacBook Pro. And that's what I decided to do, and I have to say 1.8 is just enough for me. I never see an opportunity for myself to say, I need a 2 gigahertz computer. This is really enough. As far as the RAM goes, I really needed more than 4 gigabytes, so I have 8 in here. So this version, or this new MacBook Air, really suits me because I really needed the 8 gigabytes. So if you want, I will put links down below. You can go there for my review of this MacBook Air. There's also a speed test, which shows you just how fast it is, and I used most of the programs that every other YouTuber used, so that really will help you, because you can compare what I have, my numbers, with other YouTubers' numbers, to see the difference between MacBook Pro, the new one, Retina MacBook Pro, and just other MacBook Airs. And the reason this computer is so fast is definitely because of the flash storage, because you see, every processor of a computer for the last, I don't know, 5 years at least, has been very powerful at reading data. The only thing that would slow it down is the HDD. So why have a powerful computer if the HDD slows it down so much? Because you see, the processor can read that information no problem, but the HDD wouldn't give that processor all that information in time. With this hard drive, or not hard drive, but solid state drive, or as Apple calls it, flash drive, because they store it directly on the motherboard, not in a box. It really gives the processor the information it needs right away. So as you know, sometimes computers can use their hard drives, a part of their hard drive, as a RAM. Now that always has been a problem because then it would be very slow at reading that information. Here I get 500 what is it, gigabytes or something like that on the read speeds, and 250 on the write or something like that. I might mess up those two, but its numbers are 500 and 250. You can go again for my speed test of this machine to find out exact numbers. So you can even have 4 gigabytes of RAM in here, and it will still be pretty good, because if it needs more RAM, it can just store some of the information on the SSD or the flash storage, and still give you that information pretty quickly. Not fast enough for the daily use, but still very good. And I might be a bit slow here. That's because I'm talking and playing, and I'm a man and I do not know how to multitask very good. Not of course in an offensive way to any man out there, but just saying, just making a joke. So you can definitely, probably I'll just turn the volume down for you, and you can probably already hear, and I'm lost, you can probably hear the fans. Can you hear that? Hopefully you can. And actually I'm buying a new microphone. I'll probably settling down for Yeti Pro, or not Pro, Yeti by Blue. That's a very good microphone, and I'm probably gonna buy that one in about a week. I know I promised you guys a microphone for a long time now, and it's just finally time to get one. So in a week or two, I'm probably gonna be ordering one from Amazon, so you can stay tuned for that. So that's it, basically, for that story. And I'm lost again. So I'll just turn the thank you. I'll turn the volume back up, since you don't need to hear the fans all the time. God, where do they go? I remember playing this, but again, I'm more a multiplayer gamer. So yeah, it definitely is hot, and the keyboard, actually Apple said that some of the heat disappears through the keyboard, and I have to say the keyboard itself is absolutely just as regular of a temperature as it can be, but the little metal spots between the keyboard, they can get hot between this W key, especially because that's where the cooling is. So there it can get pretty hot, but the keys themselves stay pretty cool. And then again, over here where the vent is, it does get hot. Fans do kick in, but performance stays very high, and as you saw just now, it's all of the things are in options are turned on to the fullest, and it still played very nicely for the 7 minutes or so. That's probably where I'm gonna end it here. Again, I have a review of this machine, unboxing, and also a speed test, so you really want to check that out, especially the speed test, because it's some amazing numbers. And you can just compare that to some other Apple products. So thank you for watching, guys, and I'll catch you later.